Hello! This is actually new, it's my bat onesie, and it's really cool because it's got wings. I just feel like flapping around. I actually feel like one of those squirrel guys who jump off cliffs and go flying around, but it probably wouldn't be such a good idea in this. Something about the wings, I just want to envelop people with a hug. I wasn't really planning on making a video today, but then I was browsing Facebook, as you do, and I came across a would you rather quiz that actually looked kind of interesting, so maybe you'll learn something about me. So, would you rather live to be 1,000 years old but have to bury countless family members and friends along the way, or die at 100 years old, exactly 100, but all of your family members and friends live to be 1,000 without you? If I can bury my family members and friends, it probably means I'm quite physically able. So I'd probably live to be 1,000. Would you rather find out for certain that other intelligent life exists, or find out for certain that no intelligent life exists and humans are alone in the universe? That's grim. I'd like to think that other life existed, just simply because the universe is quite a large place. Would you rather find out we're living in a computer simulation like in the Matrix? That would be so cool, coming from a computer scientist. Or find out that the universe is a hologram and our reality is an illusion. I mean, my mind instantly goes to the coding side of this. I guess the questions are actually fairly similar. It's kind of saying what type of non-reality would you like? Do you want it to be a hologram? Maybe we're living in some kind of horrible, dingy, stale sewers or something like that, but we really think we're living in a nice place. Or find out that we're actually just little bits and bytes of data. I like that. Would you rather find out aliens exist within our universe, or find out a multiverse exists and we're just living in one of many parallel universes? What's with the aliens thing? I would rather find out that a multiverse exists, because the idea of many different me's and all sorts of different life choices and how that could shape my life, and the possibility of maybe being able to view the different multiverses and seeing what different choices in my life, even the ones that didn't seem so important, see what effect they had on my life. And I just think it would be really fascinating to find out, with the knowledge that I have now, where life could have gone if I'd made different choices. Would you rather die someday, or live forever even if / when everyone else dies and / all the planet is destroyed? I guess I'd kind of have to know whether I'd be suffering, because if I'm some kind of Captain Jack Harkness that just keeps regrowing back, then that sounds incredibly painful. But the other one, just die someday, doesn't matter when I die. Maybe I could die with the universe. I think I'd rather die someday. Don't want to exist forever. Would you rather it turns out that all your dreams are things an alternate version of you experienced in a parallel universe? Funny story, when I was younger, I actually wanted to believe that was true. I didn't believe it, but I wanted to believe it. I wanted to believe I was kind of going into this dream world and connecting with like a parallel universe. I think it's also because I wrote a lot of stories, so I came up with a lot of good story ideas, and that seemed like a really good one, and I wanted to believe that was true for me, because it seemed like such a cool idea. And the other one is, it turns out that when you die, your consciousness travels to a parallel universe. Obviously your consciousness wouldn't be able to remember anything while you were reliving your life or whatever in a new universe. So, I don't know, unless like after you die you remember all your memories from whatever universes you've been to, doesn't really seem worth it. Okay, would you rather find out the universe was created a couple days ago and all of your memories and knowledge are fake, Or find out you're in a coma right now and this text is a message from your doctor using advanced technology to wake you up. I mean, if it is, they're not doing a very good job of convincing me to wake up. I mean, Coma Land! I like it. Honestly, I would quite like to find out that the universe was created a couple days ago. Imagine the thought and the planning that whoever created it would have to put into making something that was believable. Like, wow, I don't care if my memories and knowledge are fake. The fact that somebody put them all together, that would be amazing because they all fit in and they all work so well, and usually with something on that massive of a scale, there would be some bugs somewhere. So no, I'd rather find out that the universe had just been created a couple days ago because I would be impressed. That is apparently only 32% of people. All these people want to wake up from a coma? What are they going to be waking up into? Like finding out they're half dead on a hospital bed? What's wrong with the artificial life? Anyway, that's the end. Apparently it's life's toughest questions. I think they could have gone a bit tougher. They were interesting. Not quite as deep as I thought from the first questions I read, but oh well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe or whatever if you did. And go check out my social media, cause that is still a thing. Alright, it's midnight. Bye everyone, midnight hugs.